Tonight, while you sleep, something is going to happen inside your brain whether you plan for it or not. Your mind is going to replay pieces of your day, sort through memories, and quietly strengthen whatever you paid attention to today. Most people waste this process completely by falling asleep to nothing at all, or worse, to noise that teaches their brain nothing useful. But what if the last thing your ears heard before sleep was English? Slow, calm, simple English that your sleeping brain could quietly absorb and strengthen overnight. Jack Ma once said something simple that applies perfectly here. The very important thing you should have is patience. And tonight's method is exactly that. Patient, quiet, almost invisible progress that happens while you're not even trying. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to use your sleep time as free English practice, and you'll fall asleep tonight already knowing exactly what to do. Let's begin. Let's start with why this actually works, because I don't want you to just trust me blindly. I want you to understand the real reason behind it. Your brain doesn't stop working when you fall asleep. During certain stages of sleep, especially light sleep right at the beginning of the night, your brain reviews and strengthens whatever information it received most recently before sleep. This is called memory consolidation. It's the same reason students are told to review notes right before bed instead of right after waking up. The brain treats the last input of the day as something important enough to hold on to and organize overnight. Language learners who listen to calm, simple target language audio before sleep have been shown to retain vocabulary and sentence patterns better than those who don't. This doesn't mean you'll wake up fluent tomorrow. Nobody learns a language only through sleep. But it does mean you're giving your brain one more quiet pass at reinforcing what you already started learning during the day, completely for free, using time you were going to spend sleeping anyway. Now here's the most important rule of this entire method, and if you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. Sleep learning only works as reinforcement, never as first-time learning. You cannot listen to something completely new and difficult right before bed and expect your sleeping brain to magically understand it. That's not how this works. What actually works is listening to something you've already partly understood while awake, and then hearing it again, slowly, calmly, right before sleep, so your brain organizes and strengthens something it already has a small foundation for. Think of it like this. During the day, you plant a small seed of a new word or sentence. At night, sleep listening waters that seed. It doesn't create the seed out of nothing. So here's exactly what to do, step by step. About 30 minutes before you actually plan to sleep, choose content you already understand at least 70% of, not brand new difficult material. This could be a sentence you learned earlier today, or a simple story you've already listened to once while fully awake. Play it at a slow, calm pace, ideally with a soft, gentle voice, similar to how I'm speaking to you right now. Lie down, close your eyes, and simply let it play in the background. You don't need to actively concentrate hard or repeat out loud like we do in our daytime practice videos. This is different. This is passive, calm absorption, not active practice. Let your body relax completely and let the English simply exist around you as you drift towards sleep. Let's practice this right now with a short passage, the exact style and pace I want you to fall asleep to tonight. Get comfortable if you can, even now, and just listen, letting your mind relax completely. Today is done. Whatever happened today is already finished. Your mind can rest now. There is nothing more to solve tonight. Breathe slowly, in and out. Your body is heavy and calm. Tomorrow is a new day, but right now there is only this moment and this quiet voice speaking softly in English while you rest. Notice how different that felt from our usual fast-paced repeat after me practice. There's no pressure here, no performance, just calm, simple English sinking in quietly. Now let's talk about what kind of content actually works best for this method, because choosing the wrong material will completely waste the technique. Avoid anything with sudden loud sounds, fast music, or dramatic voice changes. These will keep your brain alert instead of relaxed, which defeats the entire purpose. Avoid brand new vocabulary you've never encountered, for the reason we already discussed. Instead, choose slow, calm storytelling, simple daily life sentences you've already practiced, or even a recording of your own voice reading simple English sentences slowly. Hearing your own voice read English calmly before sleep is surprisingly effective, because your brain already trusts that voice completely. Let's build a simple nightly routine together, using 5 calm sentences you can adapt every night with your own details. I'll say each one slowly, and I want you to simply listen, not repeat loudly. Just let it settle. Today, I practiced English. I am proud of what I learned today. My mind is calm now. Tomorrow, I will learn a little more. Now, I rest. Notice these sentences are simple, present tense, and calm. Nothing complicated, nothing requiring effort to understand. That's exactly the point. Complexity keeps your brain working hard. Simplicity lets it rest while still absorbing. Here's your practice for tonight. I want you to write down, or simply think of, 3 simple English sentences describing your actual day today. Nothing fancy, just true and calm, similar to the 5 I just gave you. You'll use these tonight as you fall asleep. Take a moment now to think of them. Whatever 3 sentences came to your mind, keep them ready for tonight. You'll say them softly to yourself, or record your own voice saying them slowly, and let that be the very last English you hear before sleep. Now let's slow down completely, and I'll walk you through exactly how a full night with this method looks, just so you can picture it clearly. 30 minutes before bed, you review one simple sentence or story you already partly know. You dim the lights. You lie down comfortably. You either play a calm recording or quietly say your own simple sentences to yourself in a soft voice. You let your eyes close. You don't try hard to understand every word perfectly. You simply let the calm rhythm of English exist around you as your body relaxes. Some nights you'll fall asleep before the recording even finishes, and that's completely fine. That's actually the goal. You're not testing yourself. You're gently reinforcing what your mind already started building today. Jack Ma once said, "Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine." Progress with this method feels exactly like that. Quiet, slow, almost invisible day by day. You won't wake up tomorrow suddenly fluent. But 3 weeks from now, if you do this consistently, small English sentences will start feeling more familiar, more automatic, without you remembering exactly when that happened. That's how sleep reinforcement actually works, quietly, in the background, while you rest. So tonight, you learned exactly why your brain can use sleep to strengthen English you've already started learning. You learned the one rule that makes this method actually work: reinforcement, never new material. And you built your own 3 calm sentences to fall asleep with tonight. If this method feels helpful to you, comment the word rest below. That tells me you're ready for more techniques like this. If you have questions about how to use it, comment how, and I'll go deeper into it in a future video. Subscribe to English Learning Channel, and tonight, let your English practice continue quietly, even while you sleep. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next lesson.